What is up, everybody? Happy Sunday night to you. I'm glad that if you're here, I'm glad you're here. Hopefully, we'll be having some people jump on. If you see me scanning back and forth, it is because I'm checking out chat on my computer and recording on my phone. So, this is my first live stream, I guess, YouTube live stream with you guys. And hopefully, we'll be doing this some more soon. This is kind of my reintroduction um, to YouTube. I have been MIA for probably 3 months or so now. I haven't really posted a ton of videos, a ton of content, and I'm going to use this time to just kind of explain to you guys what's been going on. I'm going to let you guys in on some things that I've got coming up. And then we're going to give away some prizes. Got some books to give away tonight. Everybody loves free stuff, right? I do have a guest here tonight, and I'm going to bring him on in a minute. We're just going to chat and hang out and hopefully have a pretty good time before everybody gets to watching the Super Bowl for all the awesome commercials that are going to be on there. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Let's see who we've got so far in the chat. I think we've got our Lost Comic Kid says hello. How are you doing, Lost Comic Kid? Hope you're doing well. Then we've got Las Cruces 1971. I'm going to try not to butcher your names. If I do, please forgive me. You can correct me at any point that you want to. So I think that's Las Cruces 1971. Says hello from New Mexico. Glad to have you here tonight. Then we've got also the man with the plan, Mr. Remy Q Studios. Let's see here. There we go. Saying hello, everybody in the chat. So how are we doing tonight? Hey, glad to hear that, Las Cruces. Glad that I said that right. I'm minored in Spanish when I was in college, and I think I took around, including high school, and in high school and college, I think I had about 7.5 years of Spanish. So yeah, I try to conversate as much as I can. Sometimes I'll butcher words. Other times I try my best not to. Then we have MS going down in the chat, saying hello. Also dropping a cheer for the Buccaneers. Can't say that I'm a Buccaneers fan. I don't really have a dog in the fight. I'm a little salty still that the Buccaneers beat my Saints. But glad that the Chiefs are in it. I hope Mahomes racks up some good yardage tonight. I'm hoping for it, but we'll see. So yeah, this is like I said, this is kind of my reintroduction to the YouTube community. Most of you watching, I don't know how many of you have watched any of my videos before or commented. Let's see here. James Gallegos or Gallegos is in the chat with us, and hello to you. What I'm doing right now is I'm putting your names on the prize wheel for the spins. So if I take a second, that's what I'm doing. There we go. But yeah, anyways, I'm an art teacher. I taught art for going on 17 years now, and I love comic books. I grew up with an uncle that collected comics, read comics all the time, and got me into it. And then when I was in high school, I had an English teacher. I hated to read, but my English teacher encouraged me to pick up graphic novels, and that kind of branched into my love for comics. Um, so yeah, I love the art. I'm a big art fan. I love to draw. As if you can, or if you look back into my previous videos, you'll see some of my artwork in there. Um, but yeah, this is, like I said, my reintroduction. I'm a big Ghost Rider, Hulk fan, Batman, Joker. Um, they call me the basic white kid for comic books. I like your um, well-known characters. Although I do collect some obscure stuff, as you'll see tonight. But anyways, to kind of get in, and I don't want this to be a super long stream, to kind of get into some of the reason why I have been absent from YouTube for a little bit. If you didn't see this in my last video, I'll kind of give you the condensed version. I had some, I joined some groups on Facebook, and to try to put it very softly, but also be blunt with what I say, um, it kind of soured my feelings for comics because there were a lot of toxic people in those groups. You know, we would have new people coming in that had just started collecting, and they would ask questions, and you know, people would give these snarky like comments and remarks and replies, and these were people legitimately looking for help for what they were trying to collect. And I just kept seeing it and kept seeing it and kept seeing it. And one of my New Year's resolutions was to be a lot more positive this year about things. 2020 was just a drag as far as the year goes. So much negativity. People just were, in layman's terms, they were ugly to each other. And one thing that I just didn't want to do anymore is listen to the negativity. So I decided I was going to be positive, and I just stepped back for a little bit to give myself a breather and some time away from toxic stuff. I My daughter also, she's just about to turn 10, but she is really getting into Pokemon, and I wanted to do something with her before, you know, start a hobby with her before she got so old that she was like, I don't want to do anything with my dad. So I've been doing that with her, and collecting some stuff here and there with her, opening Pokemon cards, and just kind of, it's a breather and a refresher for me. I've I've had fun doing it. It's like reliving childhood all over again, seeing all the cards. And now they're in their 25th year anniversary, and everybody's re-releasing these starter Pokemon. So I don't want to make that about about that, but yeah. Yeah, thanks, Remy. Make sure you hit that like button if you are here. Also, if you are so inclined, you can hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have people on the channel. Every person is welcome. I always welcome feedback. I always welcome comments, and I just want this to be a safe place for you guys to enjoy some of the things that I enjoy and share that with you. I'm not on YouTube to become some kind of mega star. That's not, I mean, that's just not going to happen. But you know, I've made some really good friends. One of I'm going to bring on here in just a second. So if you're, I know he's in the green screen or the green room waiting backstage, and I'm going to bring him on so that he can talk with us. But yeah, I've made some great friends, lifelong friends, and the comic book community on YouTube has been one of my favorite communities ever, just because of the way people treat each other. And if I had known going into the Facebook groups, and I was just going in there to look to make some buys to add to collections, but you know, if I had known they were going to be as toxic as they were, I probably would not, and I would have stayed away. But all that aside, I'm going to bring on my guest at this time. So if you're ready, give me a thumbs up. Excellent. Here we go. I'm going to bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the king of lumber, the master of mystery, Mr. Hack and Slash, Remy Q Studios. Welcome to the stream, Remy. How are you doing tonight?
What is going on? How are you doing? And just so everybody knows, there was some composure that was there. I was hulking up in the back. I was doing the whole deal, flexing. I mean, I know you can't necessarily. Yeah, that's what I mean. I was really putting on a show in the back there because I knew that Chris could see me. I knew he couldn't hear me, but I was like, I'm going to see if I can trip this guy up. And sure enough, stone cold, you were right in there. You were saying hello to everybody in the chat. You were giving a very good story, and I'm in the background just dancing around like an idiot, doing all kinds of goofy stuff. And I mean, he didn't budge. So yeah. Anyways, well done. Hey, you know what, Chris? Very seriously, I'm glad that you're back. I'm sure that you are sick and tired of me bugging the crap out of you through every messenger form that we have, because I'll tell you, folks. Well, what are we going to do? I was like, hey, what do you have? You know, what are we going to do here? And it's crazy because, you know, Chris is really the reason why I had gotten involved with YouTube in general. And, you know, for me as a collector, I know that there's a lot of things that I've received and that I've collected and that I have learned that I wouldn't have without the YouTube community. So, Chris, I can't really thank you enough because again, as from the perspective of a collector, I know that this community has made me so much better, and without you giving me that nudge to actually get on here and try something, it wouldn't have even been something to consider. So I do definitely appreciate that, sir, and thank you for that. So,
well, you know, the funny thing is, and this is kind of one of those weird instances where Jeremy had posted this post on Marketplace on Facebook, and I've messaged him, and it was just like when Harry met Sally.
It was perfect.
It just clicked, and before I knew it, we were talking every day about comics, and he would go, "Look, if I'm talking too much, just tell me," and I go, "Look, if I'm talking too much, you tell me."
Well, we had to feel out the bromance. That's what it was. I mean, it was like, all right, did we just become best friends? And it was like, we didn't have that clear defined. Yep. That's what we're waiting for. So, yeah.
But
Jeremy, you know, I think it helps too, just because we collect very similarly. So, you know what I mean? We have the same interest in characters, and it just was such a fluke because you're right, that it was a Facebook post. And I had a ton of people hit me up on some books that I was trying to get rid of. And for whatever reason, we just like, I mean, I was like, I remember we just started chatting. It was just like, we went into a comic chat, like all of a sudden, shoot, here we are. And then somewhere along the line, you're like, oh, I got a YouTube channel. I was like, really? And then I started watching the videos.
And before we knew it,
yeah.
He, I gotta say, Jeremy's a stand-up guy. You guys know from his videos, but you guys also don't get to see a lot of the behind the scenes. And I can tell you, last fall, I'm going to tell him about the bananas. Towards the end of summer, towards fall, we went to a food pantry where we were helping local people, you know, come and get groceries that needed it, and we're making boxes and bags for them. And it was rough because it was like 150 degrees in the building, and it
was like a needy family grocery drive or something.
Yeah,
and there were folks that would come by and pick up packages and then deliver them to the families. And Chris and I were loading the packages, and we were actually filling, you know, and you grab like so much of each item and put them into a box.
So they had this box of bananas that they were going to give out, and the lady that was running the building asked me to pick them up, and I pick them up, and the bottom just falls out. They were so old and rotten and wet, and I'm standing there dry heaving, And Jeremy's like, look, let me get it. And then he picks it up, and where do they end up? All over the floor.
Yep. Oh yeah.
But-
Yeah. And it was gross because it was like sludge. It was like banana sludge that was just
Yeah.
coming out. And it was so bad because like once the box opened up and all that stuff came out, it just filled the whole room up with banana stink.
Oh,
And it was just
rough.
It was just funny though, because Chris literally he was like, "Oh, I hate the smell." I was like, I could try to help you, but honestly, you're gonna be swimming in that for a little bit, man. Because I know you can't escape the smell.
But then at the end, as we should end every good deed, we went and hunted comics. And Jeremy, I think that's actually where you found the first appearance of Baby Cable.
No. That was the X-Men annual. That was the Gambit.
Gambit, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, that was, and it was for $1.25. And Chris and I both were like,
and I got to admit, I was.
I literally did this. I was like, oh my good. And he's like, what? And I turned around. He goes, are you serious? I think you're mad too because that was a stack you were digging through.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was stuck or what, but I just ran right by it, and he goes, "You're not going to believe what I just found." And I said, "No, I probably won't." What did you find? And he holds it up, and I'm like, "Dude, are you kidding?"
That really? Literally, I remember finding that, and for that to be in a dollar bin, because you hear about people finding stuff like that, and for that to happen, I was glad that you were at least there to witness it. Because it's you know what I mean, like people have stories like that, and they just sometimes seem so outlandish that it would actually happen. But
my wife is dropping by the stream, of course.
Anytime, whatever. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't matter if whatever you want to drop off.
Jeez, but yeah, we've had some weeks where Jeremy would message me and go, "You gonna put up a video?" And I'd be like, "Dude, I just don't have anything." And then another week would come, and he'd go,
"So
it's been a month." But yeah, so Jeremy has been just, I've loved watching his stuff, and I'm gonna talk good about you, so you let your head inflate a little bit if you want to, but I have watched his channel grow and just come to this awesome thing, and he's I know that for myself personally has done exactly kind of like I say at the end of every video. He's been a blessing to me, and I know that he's been a blessing to many others in the comic book community. I see your AOKs, all the time, and I'm like, yep, that doesn't surprise me one bit. Jeremy's out there doing it. And I was okay taking a step back because I was like, I'm enjoying watching him just grow, and it was fun. And honestly, if we were even closer, I would never have money because I'd always be going, "Hey, Jeremy, you want to go buy comics?"
Yeah, it's funny because we really are. We're what are we, about an hour?
Yeah,
hour
about
away.
an hour.
And so it's, I don't know. It seems to, I guess just with the pandemic and everything, that really kind of screwed things up where you just made it more difficult. But yeah, we do need to. We had talked about planning a few more hunts and getting some more videos together. So that's definitely something that we need to jump into, because it's, at this point, it's, I mean, there's distance, but it's not that much. I mean,
yeah, it's not.
This is it, like.
Well, I saw that in the news, not the news, in a Facebook ad for GalaxyCon in Charlotte this year. It's either Charlotte or Raleigh. Sarah Michelle Gellar is doing an appearance.
So I'm reading this. We need to redo the kitchen first.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe she just said that on my screen. But yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and I about flipped out when I saw that she was going to be there. And Stacey was like, "So are we going?" And I said, "Well, let me look." And I looked and saw how much she was charging for her meet and greet and her autographs. So I was like, "Yeah, no, there's not a chance I'm going to get to do that." I believe in paying people, but she wants $200 for a photo opportunity.
Mm.
And I'm going, wow, that's super expensive. We've
Freaky
we've
Louie.
got one guy, Freaky Louie. What's up, Louie?
We need
I
to
was
add him to
telling
the
Jeremy
wheel.
before we started. Yep. I was telling Jeremy before we started, I hope you showed up because there's something special tonight in our prize pool.
I'm just gonna say I think I am going to have a Freaky Louie animation. So when I do live stream, if he joins, I'm gonna have a separate Freaky Louie moment. I don't know if it's gonna be a clip. I might rip off a clip from his show and just put it in True Believers, and I'll have that in there, and that'll be his intro. I've been trying to think of something I can do for Louie when he joins in the chat. I can clip it over to him, and I'm thinking of him pulling down the thing, "Hello, True Believers," and then like maybe it just cuts off real quick. So
We just need to get him to sing his own theme song for our streams.
everybody's requesting it. That's the thing. If Louis, if you need money for whatever reason, you just charge it to these folks so that you can do their intro songs or do a song for them. Because I know it seems like every live stream that they've talked about Freaky Louis, they talk about how they love it and they want him to do something for them. So
yeah,
there's definitely the business is out there. So
there you go, extra income.
Yeah,
gotta love it.
This is the thing, Louis. We'll talk later. I'll be your hype man. You do the songs. I'll be the hype. No problem. No problem at all.
But yeah, man, I am so happy to be back. I feel like over the past few months, I have really just kind of taught myself how to enjoy stuff again. I'm enjoying this hobby with my daughter, even though it's super expensive and frustrating because of all the scalpers that go out and clear out. Kid you not, they clear out the shelves as soon as the stuff hits the sorry, reading a comment. That's
Take it
okay,
easy, man.
MS, thanks. But just they clear out these shelves and then turn around and sell it for quadruple the money they pay for it. And it's frustrating because half the time she's with me and then, we go home and she's like, Dad, we didn't get anything today. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just as bummed as you are. But comic books are a little bit of a different story. And
you've been getting comics though, right? I thought you said you're still okay.
Yeah, actually, I'm bidding on a couple of books right now that I hope come in that I'm going to use for purposes of giveaways and
so it was just a soft break from
yeah.
Because I know for a while you were getting mystery boxes every week, and it was like right around the time where the mail started getting complicated is where and that's actually I thought that was part of what it was. I thought maybe you were just waiting for stuff to arrive because I know it was a couple weeks where we were like, had nothing, and I was just like, I don't know what else we can do. You know what I mean? And we kind of reviewed some stuff that we had in house, but there's nothing new to open and nothing new to show. So it was kind of like, well, shoot, But that's the only thing is, I know for a while you were getting a lot of mail coming in.
So
I was I know that you're still collecting. It's just a little more off screen. So
I didn't leave collecting at all. It was more of I just need to step back from these groups that I'm in because they're just dragging me down. I felt myself like every time I would pull up Facebook and look at these groups, just looking for new books to pick up, I would go, man, this is depressing. Do these people not have anything better to do with their time than to try to just be toxic and troll other people? And, on top of that, Louie, I'm going to break your heart here. So just brace yourself. The last Ollie's bag that I bought just took a straight crap on me. And I was like, oh my goodness, why? My go-to place for awesome pulls just So anyways, I have a little bit of a surplus of those now. And you may see those more often in giveaways. So I'm excited about that. But anyways,
Louis says his Ollie comics are rising.
Are your Ollie senses tingling? Is that even appropriate to say on a stream?
Honestly, as long as you don't show a firearm on a stream, you are good to go.
Well, you don't have to worry about that because they're all in lock boxes. But according to the court, that's where they have to be. But anyways, I am going to do some giveaways tonight, and like I said, I don't want to keep you here too long because I know that people have stuff planned for the evening, and I know that Super Bowl's happening, even though I don't really care about the Super Bowl this year. I really don't ever care about it because my teams never make it, but it is what it is, and I want to give people the time to sit down and do that and spend time with their family. So that being said, I have put hopefully everyone except my wife's name on the prize wheel. I'm not going to give her a prize just because she showed up to support me.
She's bringing you dinner, dude. You might want to put the name on there.
Look. I went and bought the ingredients, so I fought that battle at Walmart. But I do have everybody's name on a prize wheel.
There you go, Louie.
I'm gonna turn the camera around real quick just so you can see the prize wheel. And when I spin it, because honestly, I don't know how to flip the camera on StreamYard, and I'd rather just not fool with that in the middle of the stream. So I'm gonna turn the camera. You'll see the prize wheel. It's got your names on it. And I've got two prizes I'm going to give away. Now, I will say this. Tonight, when I do the giveaways, not only will you win the prize that is shown for that spin, but you're also, because I am a big Ninja Turtles fan, as Remy Q can tell you, I'm going to send a sealed pack of the 1989 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoons cards to you with your prize. So I have those. I bought a collection while I was doing sports cards, and it had these in it, and I left them sealed. I was just like, you know what? We're going to keep them sealed, and I can use them someday for something. So if you win, then you'll get a Ninja Turtles pack of cards. So I think that's pretty neat. So here we go. I'm going to spin the camera around so you can see the prize wheel. Jeremy, if you'll just tell me when you can see it.
I can see it.
Okay. So we got the prize wheel.
You got me on there. You can take me off of there.
No, sir. You are my guest tonight. You're going to be on the prize wheel.
Hashtag Rick.
Don't start that mess. After I was the one that won the prize that you
That's right. You won the prize on my shit. And then we had to pass it up. I was like, nah, he's not winning this crap. I got a Christmas gift. That was when I was getting your Christmas box together.
He was like, Chris Moore. Is that our Chris Moore? And I was like,
what, is that Chris? And she was like, I think it is. And I was like, oh crap. And of course, live stream. I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna pass this one by everybody.
So the two prizes that I have tonight, I have I'll show I guess you could say maybe the lesser of the two right now. I have Louie. Here you go. Since your Ollie's senses were tingling, I have a Ollie's blind bag here, and this Ollie blind bag, you've seen it before. It's the one with Punisher 2099 number one.
And we all know Chris is a big fan of that one.
Absolutely, I buy every copy I see. So you're lucky this isn't in my long box right now. And it is dang near spotless. I mean, easily probably grade a 9.8. I mean, it's in great condition. And then I guess the grand prize is this bad boy right here. This is the Transformers IDW run. And it's got the old CGC label on it, graded 9.4. This is the number one issue. It is a wraparound cover, so you can see on the back. Like, yeah, so you can see that on the back. So those are our two prizes for the night. We'll go ahead and spin it. I'm going to give the prize wheel a spin, so I'm going to turn you around here again. Remy, you just tell me when you can see it.
You can see it.
All right, good deal. So I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to click spin.
Oh, wow, that's a big spin.
And we're slowing down. And our winner is going to be the Lost Comic Kid.
Okay.
Lost Comic Kid.
Yeah.
If you are still here, you can reach me at Cardboard Crazy Comics or Cardboard Crazies Comics on Instagram. You send me a private message and I will get that out to you.
Congratulations.
Okay. So that was, oh, I'm sorry. That was for our Ollie's bag. Lost Comic Kid, if you're here and you want me to open that and show you, I can do that. If you're not want me to open it, I'll leave it sealed and send it to you. That way you can kind of know what you're getting.
Yeah, I think he was the first in the chat. I don't know if he's still here or not. It says
Yeah.
it says we got 5 people in here. Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if he is or not either. And then our grand prize for the night, our Transformers 9.4 number 1 from IDW. I'm going to turn it back around. Now I'm going to leave. No, I think I can take him off the wheel. So let's see here. Okay. So let's see. Lost Comic Kid, since you won, I'm going to pull you off. We got 4 people on the wheel. May the odds ever be in your favor. We're going to spin it. I feel like it should be going.
No, there's no sound there.
Las Cruces, 1971.
Hey!
You are the winner of the Transformers number 1 slab.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to both of you, Lost Comic Kid and Las Cruces. I appreciate you guys showing up. That's just a little thank you from me. Make sure that you keep checking back. If you haven't subscribed to my Instagram, I would really appreciate it if you did. That's usually where I make my announcements for live streams and what time. And I plan to do that more often and do some kind of bigger giveaways as time goes. But I do appreciate each and every one of you for showing up tonight. Congratulations to our prize winners. This is my official hello to you. And Remy,
Welcome back. Welcome back, sir.
I appreciate it.
It's damn good to have you back.
I'm glad to be back. But thank you for coming on, Remy. I appreciate it, man. I know this takes time out of your day, but I do appreciate it. And if all, as my pastor used to say, if all hearts and minds are clear, which that's a dangerous thing to say because sometimes your minds are not clear or your heart isn't either. But I'm going to end this the same way that I always end my videos. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe button if you so inclined to. Be a blessing to somebody today. But most importantly, I hope that you are blessed. We'll see you guys later.